Human Torch, Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, the the Thing, New York City map, possibly Blade, probably not Ultron till season 2. January 6th, trailer. January 10th, release date. Season 1, Marvel Rivals. I love this game so much I'm slowly turning into a Chinese. Hey friends, family, people of the world. I just wanted to get on here real quick. I just got off of work and I wanted to talk about Marvel Rivals Season 1. It's coming up soon. A lot of people are speculating a bit about it. Some people are saying, hey, it's not just the Fantastic Four that are coming, Ultron's coming, and so maybe Blade might be coming as well. Well, so far from the intel we have, it's just been the Fantastic Four that have been officially confirmed. The other two have been teased or leaked before. It's my personal pick that I want to see the soonest is Ultron, but hey, I'll take the Fantastic Four any day. I mean, the Human Torch, that's going to be a really cool team up with Storm, it sounds like. The thing, I really hope they don't go into the direction of kind of just making it like a Hulk copycat. I hope they really do make it a little more original or make his kit very good. That's different to differentiate the two. The Invisible Woman, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too excited about her just because I kind of hate characters that can just go bleep and they're invisible and you can't do nothing about it. Or somebody like Psylocke, or in Overwatch, you got, I don't know what that Hispanic girl's name again is, but those type of characters just annoy the heck out of me. Moon Knight's ability with Cloak and Dagger doesn't bother because you at least have a little orb. So if they do it like that, that will be pretty good. But I have a feeling they won't. It's probably going to be very invisible, like, because that's her name. You know, that's her main kit, and she'd probably be able to make her other teammates invisible, possibly. And then Mr. Fantastic, a lot of people were hoping that he was going to be a Vanguard. Sounds like he's going to be actually a duelist. I'm a little disappointed about that because just imagine if he was a Vanguard, he could like stretch out his body and like cover up the whole place with like making it his human body a shield. It'd be pretty cool. But unfortunately, it does sound like he's going to be a duelist. We'll have to wait and see until it officially comes out. We know for sure that the Thing, I mean, he's got to be Vanguard. Storm, or I'm sorry, the Invisible Woman, she is going to be a healer for sure, support strategist. The Human Torch, duelist. What else are they going to be able to do with him? I mean, he can't be tank, he can't be healer. He has to be a duelist. It just makes sense. So, real quick, this is completely unedited. I just want to get on here real quick and talk about it. I want to actually show you some of the abilities of and kits of the characters that we know so far that have been confirmed. At least that's what the leakers say they're going to be. All right. So according to all my, you can go to videogamer.com/news, Marvel Rivals, and to find this. And according to them, they are saying that the Human Torch's abilities are going to be right here, basically. So we're going to read those together. I'll just read them out loud. So the Human Torch, first for Q. I'm not a PC player. Props to all of you that are PC players. I am not one. I'm an Xbox player myself. But Q, Supernova, unleash shock waves to deal damage to enemies within range. During skill activation, the flame field will transform into a flame tornado. Sounds kind of like an Ankh. I don't know, maybe, but like a flaming one. Maybe you place it down and then all of a sudden it starts, once you activate it, it starts aerial denial type of thing is what I'm thinking. And then the next ability that we got here is Plasma Body. Hold shift to enter the state of accelerated ascent. I'm guessing this is going to be kind of like Iron Man's flying ability. Press B on Xbox. Press B, take off, fly, get away, your kind of your escape, and get into the fight maneuver. Pyro Prison, connect flame fields to form a firewall that deals burning damage to enemies. This one, I'm not sure how it's going to work. It might be just the base ability. I am not sure. Again, if it said like RT, I would know for sure that's the base ability. So you PC players, tell me if E is the base ability. It's probably not. It's probably right mouse click. I'm not that dumb. I'm betting it's right mouse click. So then we have Flame Meteor. Dive towards the ground and stun nearby enemies. You know, that one sounds pretty cool. The Supernova obviously is the ultimate, but the flaming meteor, I'm not sure. Again, it's kind of like a dive Iron Man. That's kind of weird. Right mouse click, blazing blast. So this is gonna be your main attack. Launch a flame ball to create a flame field at the targeted area. So he sounds like a very aerial denial type of person, kind of like Moon Knight. A lot of people don't know Moon Knight's basically aerial denial, but so let me zoom into this a little bit more, just so we can make sure. So on here it actually says fire cluster. It's kind of blurry, and then yeah, you get the team up is with Storm, and from my understanding, what I've heard is basically it'll make Storm's ultimate into a fire ultimate, and then for the Human Torch when he does those little sets out those flaming aerial denial walls, it will activate them another time. Is basically what it's going to do. All right, so that's what we know about the Human Torch. But then the next person we know is actually Mr. Fantastic. He's going to be a stretchy little master, of course. You know, he loves to stretch everything he's got, if you know what I mean. He has the Brainiac bounce, leap and smash, knocking back enemies within range. Upon hitting an enemy, leap again up to 6 times. That's going to be very weird because a lot of people already hate things like dashes and stuff, and then we all hate the again. I mean, we love using it, but we hate it when it happens to us. So obviously, it's going to be like a mini again type of thing, but or dash, but more of with leaping. And then we got the reflective rubber. Stretch body to absorb damage before launching stored damage in the targeted direction. Again, this sounds like a tank ability, so maybe he will end up being one, but it's probably like a Genji block reflect type of deal is what's going on there. Flexible elongation. Select the target and dash at it, dealing damage to the enemies and granting bonus health. Now, I really hope his dash is like with his fist. It's like, you know, stretching out, make it more like that. I hope it's not like his actual body dashing out. We have enough of those. Right mouse click, rubber grip. Extend arms forward to entangle hit enemies. Then press left click, so Xbox, I'm guessing LT, to select and yank 2 more enemies. So you're like, oh, he loves to yank them enemies, so he's bringing them closer in, but then other abilities of his is more stretching out. This sounds like a very fun character to play, to be honest. I'm not a Mr. Fantastic fan of the character in Marvel, but I think I will actually really enjoy playing this character. His passive is elastic strength. Skills generate elasticity, boosting attack power. Reaching full elasticity triggers an inflated state that restores health and boosts even more damage. So, yeah, I don't know how it's gonna work. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even understand what I just read there. It's gonna be one of those things that seems a little complex, but until we play it in game, all of a sudden once it's in game, it's gonna make a lot of sense and just be like, oh, of course this is how this works. The left mouse click is elastic punch. Stretch out a forward punch to attack enemies. So that just is base punch pretty much. Here's the image that is apparently leaked. Here it goes right there. The Brainiac bounce, his ultimate, reflective rubber, flexible elongation, the little dash thing that he goes out, rubber grip, and elastic strength. So sounds like a very cool kit. I can't wait to actually try on myself. And then the next things, we're getting into territory where we know a little bit less about the characters' kits. Because last I heard, the Thing was like the least finished character out of like Ultron and Blade and the other Fantastic Four. But sounds like that might have changed now since we last heard some information. His passive is sold as a rock, immune to enemy knockback, and other displacement effects. I wonder if that means Mantis sleep, because if it does, so many people are going to start maining the Thing just because they get so annoyed of being slept from Mantis all the time. And I wonder if it's going to be immune to like Penny Parker's little web shot that's every 3 seconds and everybody hates. Tank players are going to love playing him if that is the case. If that's what that means, oh yeah, I'm going to for sure main this tank. Primary combination punch, quick and continuous punches. It just sounds, again, a little bit like Hulk, but maybe it's a little faster. I really hope it's not just a clone Hulk. Secondary Thunderbolt punch, deliver a devastating punch. Sounds like the Hulk clap. Again, I could be wrong, but I really hope it's not. I can't stretch this enough. Please don't make it a clone Hulk that just looks like a rock man. Battlefield support jumps towards teammates and adds damage reduction to them and yourself. So a little bit different than the Hulk, but again, I'm jumping back into the conclusions. He's very similar to it. Jumps back to teammates, and the Hulk. He puts the little bubble thing around. He's giving damage reduction instead. Um, so far, I think my predictions are going to be pretty true. He's going to be very similar to the Hulk, but if he does get that passive and does mean no getting stunned by Penny, then everybody's gonna be playing him instead of Hulk. Hulk has that team up right now of Iron Man, but I think this would outmatch that. So yeah, as you can see with him, they don't even have the leak photo like they had of the other two characters with abilities because it's less known, and we're not even sure those are going to be the actual abilities. Now, Invisible Woman. This is the one where we actually don't know a thing about her kit or what it's going to be. And nowhere is it even leaked because apparently she doesn't was not supposed to be very complete yet. But I guess that's not true. And the people, Marvel Rivals, they know what they're doing, and they might be just hiding her kit very well or putting it in somebody else's. But so from now we can just speculate. I'm guessing that she's gonna basically be like a support for sure, strategist, and I'm guessing one of her abilities she's gonna be like a main strategist. I really think because we need another one of those. We got a lot of off healers, off strategists. I think she's not gonna be so much damage focused. I think she's gonna be more so like utility rather than just healing output. I do think she's gonna be able to heal, and I actually speculate that see that little robot right there. I think that robot's gonna do something with her kit. Maybe. I don't know the name of that robot, but there is a name to that robot, and a lot of people know what it is. I'm not a super big Fantastic Four enthusiast, so please put it in the comment what the name of that robot is. It's bugging me a lot, but I bet you that robot's gonna be part of her kit in some way or form. It could be like doing little healing, like going around grabbing people and healing them, or it could be like a save an ally thing. Maybe that's her ult. Who knows? But I guarantee one of her abilities is going to be like put down a little force field and make other people invisible. Her passive is probably going to be that she can make herself invisible, or but her heal. I really hope we get away. We do get away from the Cloak and Dagger, Luna Snow, and Mantis type of fire rate where they're just shooting at their hands. Pew, 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 pew. It's kind of like the same motion over and over again. I hope they do a little bit something different with her heal. That's why I do think the robot may have to do something with that, and he might be the actual healing thing. I could be wrong. Probably I'm going to be wrong, but I can only speculate. And her ultimate, I'm guessing, her ultimate might actually be like making everybody in the area invisible all at once for like a current period of time. Again, if that happens, I'm gonna hate it because I hate it when characters can just get away when they're like 1 second from dying. But we don't know. We don't know much about Invisible Woman at all. Now, besides just the kits, I do want to go over with you real quick before we head out. The actual time we can expect a trailer for these characters. This is not like these characters in season 1 is actually going to be releasing on January 6th at 11 a.m. for you Eastern people, 8 a.m. Pacific time. So January 6th is when you can expect a trailer. Myself and some of my friends, we thought that meant season 1 was dropping on January 6th. That's not the case. That's when the trailer for these characters is dropping. The trailer for the season 1 could be completely separate, or it could just be included into these characters. We don't know. One last thing we have is the actual official release date is set to January 10th, 2025 as of now. It's going to be January 2025. It's going to have new content, a battle pass, of course. They got to get some of that money. I'm a sucker for battle passes. I actually like them in these type of games. I don't like them in battle royales, but these type of games, I do like it. It's going to have new characters like we just went over, team up abilities, and maps. I don't know anything about the maps for season 1. I'm guessing it's going to be the city that's in the background, but I'm not sure. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Season one, it's coming pretty soon. It's already right now, as I'm recording this, January 4th. Season one's coming out January 10th. I feel like we just got done doing season zero. The hype train is real on this game. I haven't had this much fun or been this excited for a new game for like years. My last one was probably Halo Infinite, and then like after a few months, my excitement for that died. But this game has been keeping me consistently excited since the beta. I got access to some beta keys. Me and my brother, I gave him one, and we've been having a blast ever since. And uh, let me tell you, when that beta ended, it felt like I was going through some withdrawals. We were playing Overwatch to try to cope and get through that withdrawals, but nothing compares to this game. I'm having a blast. All of my friends are having a blast. Can't wait to see you on season one. Hopefully, until next time, I'm out. I'm Sarbs, and I can't wait to see you. See ya.